Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming here at Radiance Skin Therapy. This is the segment you've been waiting for. We finally have the opportunity to sit down with Ann Hill, who is going to enlighten us on a very cool, pun intended, new technology that is surgery-free that helps you with those stubborn fat areas. So I'm sure you're listening. And welcome to Girl Talk. Thanks for having us again.
Thank you.
We love being here.
See you guys.
Who couldn't use this after the holidays?
Yeah,
exactly.
Seriously.
This is the neatest thing, and I'm sure every woman out there has some area on her body that she's already thinking of right now for this technology. So give us a little bit of an overview of what CoolSculpting is.
Sure. It's a treatment that actually destroys fat cells. So we put an applicator on a specific area of the body that you might be having a little stubborn fat, and it sits on there for about an hour. And during that time, it takes the fat cells down to kind of a freezing point. And scientists discovered that fat can't tolerate it. And so they self-destruct. It causes apoptosis of the fat cell, and they die. And then over the course of 4 to 16 weeks, your body naturally eliminates those dead fat cells.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
No surgery.
No surgery, or you could just go lay in a snowbank right now today.
Probably not quite the
Right,
same.
right.
Yeah. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But you know, we're kind of bombarded by all these different remedies and treatments and ways to get rid of fat. Why is CoolSculpting the better choice?
Sure, there's many things out there, but you want to make sure that if you're going in for a treatment and it's supposed to affect fat, is it permanent? I mean, and we can never say anything's permanent, especially with people fluctuate in their weight. But if you stay consistent with your weight and you lose fat cells, just like a physician going in there and kind of sucking them out, those are gone, okay? And it's the same with CoolSculpting. Those fat cells are destroyed. They're not still there, and they get bigger and they get smaller. They're gone. And so a lot of our wraps or different treatments out there are a temporary fix, okay? So this is not a treatment that you're gonna have to come back and back and back to keep having your result. You get your result, you stay at your same weight, and you should be good to go.
Well, yeah. Why would you
Why
spend money on something else when
Right.
you could do it once?
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's not a license to go eat and overindulge.
No celebrating with chocolate tacos afterwards.
No, we still need to work out, we still need to eat healthy, and that's what's gonna keep those areas that we fight with thin and trim, and without the little excess fat. So it's really for people who are working out and doing the right things, and they just can't get rid of that little excess fat.
I think everyone's got their
Stubborn
one
areas.
trouble spot
Yeah.
that just will not.
Who doesn't?
Right.
Okay, if you have a few,
Yeah.
you can do all sorts of
You
spots.
can have a few.
Let's talk about the downtime.
Yeah.
So you said you have this thing on for about an hour. It takes a couple months for the effects to really
Yeah.
show, but what's
Sure.
the downtime after the procedure?
There is no downtime. You have no restrictions. So, we've had people who are off the table and they're saying, you know what, I'm going to go do CrossFit or I'm going to go for a run. We don't restrict you in any way. Now, sometimes people have a little bit of tenderness in those areas. So sometimes people aren't going to do that. I mean, they might miss a couple workouts the day of or the day after or something like that, but that's usually it. It's usually pretty much no downtime.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to talk a little bit about in terms of what spaces too. So now that we've got everyone's attention, there's no downtime.
Right.
It's safe. It's permanent. I mean, I'm sure there's women everywhere that want to do this treatment. So where can you do it? Is it just stomach? Is it anywhere that you have trouble areas? What kind of areas do you typically treat?
Typically, we treat stomach, lower, upper, all the way around the trunk. So even up in the bra fat, we call them the love handles. We can do inner thighs, and now there's a new applicator that actually does outer thighs. So when I spoke before that it's a 1 hour treatment, the thighs actually get a 2 hour on each side. But we now have that, and that's the reason for that is because it's a little bit thicker fat, so the cold takes a little bit longer to penetrate in there. And so, you know, really it's upper legs and anywhere in the trunk, and we've, you know, also done some arms.
Wow. So pretty much anywhere, you know, those typical areas that we struggle with, and even when you are healthy and fit and losing weight, there's, you know, oftentimes that one spot on your body, everyone's body has their favorite spot that it likes to just hang on.
Yeah.
And this is the solution for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's, you know, there's no evidence of it, so you don't have a scar. You know, nobody would ever know that you did it. You know, and that's
Right.
some people like to keep everything private, and so this way you can. There's no evidence
That's
of it.
wonderful. Wonderful benefit.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm an instant gratification kind of lady. So I like do something, I decided I want to do it, and then I just want to look good.
Right.
How long would I need to wait for results if I came in for something like this?
Yeah, it's gonna vary. There are people who eliminate fat very quickly. I mean, their body just will eliminate it. And some people would see results in as little as 4 weeks.
That's not bad.
No, but some people are more on that 4, 8, 12, even up to 16 they could keep losing. But usually by 8 weeks, we're seeing a before and after type of picture that we could show.
Does it depend on like metabolism? If you work out harder, it's just your body?
It's just your body. We have no reason for who loses it, you know, quicker or slower or whatever.
Well, this is awesome, and thank you so much for sharing your wisdom on such a neat treatment. And it's a great, affordable way to permanently remove fat from those trouble spots. So give them a call here at Radiance Skin Therapy if you're interested. Thank you, Anne, for joining us.
guys.
Thanks to all of our guests for joining us here on Girl Talk, and thank you for watching. Please join us next time.